Today we're going to be looking at if you can blow glass with one of these torches you get at Home Depot. So let's try it out and get started. So first things first, I've chosen to make my easy one-hitter for my easy one-hitter video for this experiment. And now I was having a hard time thinking about how to get this torch mounted. So it'd be here, kind of like my other one is. And I was thinking, you know, like a big pipe clamp might help, like right around here, and then screw it into this. But this is not the best of material. And so that's problem number one, is figuring out how we're going to mount this torch to my workbench here. I was thinking about doing one of these with putting it in between, you know, using my legs to hold it. But, you know, I know this is a stupid idea, so that is not a solution for this. So let's take a look around the shop and see what else we could find that might help. Oh, I have just found my answer right over here. This is actually used for holding scientific glassware, but I think that we can get this to fit our torch. So let's try this out and see how it goes. First, bring it over here. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna actually work perfect. Let's watch this, guys. This can go right in here. And let me put the camera down for a second and show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna fix this like so, and this actually fits like perfectly right in the like jaws here. And yeah, I think this is gonna really work out perfect. Okay, awesome. So that is ready to go, and I actually move it up and down in all different directions in this clamp, which is actually perfect. So I could clamp it here and clamp it there to make sure it's super stable. All right, next up, we're gonna choose the glass for this project. So come take a trip over here with me to choose the tubing. Now I'm thinking a thinner wall is going to be the best idea here, because you don't want it to be too thick, and I do want the glass to have the best possibility of melting and moving. So I'm gonna go with this one here. Let me measure this to see what we have. So this tubing that I just pulled out is 12 millimeters. It's 12 millimeters on the outside, and it has a wall thickness of 1 millimeter. All right, yeah, I think this is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna measure and cut it, and then show you guys how this thing lights. I like to make my 1/8 about 4 inches, so lay out that measuring tape, or 100 millimeters if you are using metric. I love using metric. It is just so fantastic and helpful and simple. So go ahead and mark that. Take your carbide blade or whatever you have to score your glass. Give that a nice score right there. We're gonna wet this. And snap that glass away from us, and boom, we have a nice clean end to work with. So ready off to a great start. Okay, now these are relatively easy to use. I actually have one because I do plumbing, and I use this to sweat copper pipe. So know what you're doing is my lesson to you guys. Don't just buy stuff and think you know what you're doing. Even though you watch this video, you still need to be safe and careful with any kind of fire that you're going to be using. So again, I do have experience with even using this torch, and of course you guys know the bigger torches. So be mindful and careful all the time. Okay, so let's talk about how to light this torch. I took it off the mount so it's easier to demo and show you guys what to do. And it has two little things here, a lock and an unlock. And the first thing we're going to do is open up the gas valve. And I'm going to open it up all the way because we want as much firepower as we can get out of this. And we're, again, testing to see if this is even going to work. I have no idea. I've never used this before for glass because I have much easier stuff that does work. So we have turned on the gas valve. Now we're just going to go from the locked to the unlocked position. It is a safety on here that they have the lock, and that is fantastic. I do like that. So you put that there, and then all you do is push this yellow button in, and you're good to go. Is this going to be enough firepower to melt that 12mm tube? Well, we're going to find out right now. If you are trying this out, make sure you do have the Dimium glasses to protect your eyes from the sodium flare that's going to be coming off of this. You cannot see mine in the video, but I do have them on. So let's go. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you guys. This actually has a locking mechanism right here. This silver button is a lock. So you could light it and then lock it, and it'll stay on. Okay, so it did fire polish the end pretty nice. That's actually not too bad. What we're gonna try to do now is spot heat and make those indents with the tungsten. This is really the only tool you need to do this, is like the tungsten pick and the glass and the torch. And if you want to be fancy, claw grabber, but like I said, that's optional. So let's give this another whirl. Let's see if we can make those indents for the 1E. Okay, so so far it's actually working. Holy crap, I am like shocked that this is actually working. So I made one indent. I'm gonna try to make 2 more. It did move a lot more glass than I wanted because the flame is not so precise. Okay, I actually was able to make all the indents on here. Look at that. That is not bad. Not bad. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to attach an anti-roll dot. I have some Nimbus blue here. We'll just use this and we'll see how this goes. All right, so far so good though. that was not so successful. I would not recommend using this torch for attaching any kind of color. That did not work so well. You know what? Let me try a thin piece of clear. Why didn't I think of that before? I have a 3mm piece of clear here. Let's give this a shot. Okay, this thing definitely does not provide enough heat to melt even that little tiny dot that I just put on in. So that is a fail in that category. But all we really need to do to make this a functional one hitter is polish this. So let's hook up the claw grabber and let's finish this guy off. I'm gonna flash this in the fire like I do regularly. Boom, 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 got some flashes. Okay, that is not closing down the tubing, and I don't think I have the patience to actually wait for it to even attempt to do that. But this is a functional one hitter, so I'm going to throw this in the oven. All right, so let's check it out. So I would say that this project was a success. I would say that this torch will be able to make a very basic one hitter. I would only make this style one hitter that you just saw me do. I mean, you could see that the mouthpiece is not so smooth. Is it the best one hitter? Definitely not. But this is functional and will work. And actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad either. You know, it's a little bit wonky in certain places, but this will get the job done. But you have yourself a fully functional one hitter here, people. Like, that's not bad. You know, this torch is only like 50 bucks and you could buy the refill. So if you wanted to like get into some light boro, like I said, I use the thin wall tubing, like the 1mm wall tubing. And this is very, you know, again, really small tubing. But again, look at this. Look at this. It is functional and this will work. Look at the indents. The indents came out fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful. I still can't believe it worked so well. I am super excited about the way this project turned out. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please leave that in the comments below. Always interested to hear if you guys have any other ideas that I have not thought of, and what you guys would like to see being made. So thanks so much for checking out the video. Check out some of my other glass tutorials. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You guys know all of this already. I greatly appreciate your support. Thanks for being awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.